All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any punches here and anything here and up are good. Again, I want you to obey my commands. Give me a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Timmy Cortes came in 0.8 overweight. He got right off the scale. He said, I'm done. I'm not even going to try, because he said he was trying and he just made the decision. It is what it is. Going to be a learning experience. Paid up the money, and he came in.
If I'm Nova, I know he had a hard weight. He had sucked himself up and dehydrated himself. I'm paying attention to downstairs. I'm going downstairs. That's when I beat his body and try to beat the fight out of him.
Just to your eye,
Nova's
how does he
start
look
this fight? He has a massive reach advantage. Soft in this fight. Soft. That's how he looks. Cortes to make mistakes. Cortes sometimes he'll get ahead of himself. He'll reach. He'll lunge. Hey,
Nova.
And it'll be make him pay. Anytime he tries to get inside, make him pay.
That was back in February in New York. Good fight against Oshaki Foster. But it's the kind of fight that you walk away saying, okay, I understand the level that Nova's at.
Yeah, I mean, he took a lot from that experience in general. Going 12 rounds, really, for the first time in his career. I know he fought for the world championship, but that was short. Just as you said, by the skin of his teeth, honestly, losing that fight. He learned that, hey, I got to learn how to manage my energy throughout the fight. And also, I need to get my stamina up to be able to go 12.
See Oshaki Foster on July 6th. He'll be the co-feature underneath Shakur Stevenson. He will, the recent world title challenger, Abraham Nova.
You know, keep your composure. Defense going to win you these championships. Watch that right hand, because that's Nova's best punch.
There's a left hand to the body.
He said it. He told him to right. He said he's going to come out a little bit more aggressive this round. And you see Nova getting.
Watch the heads.
Nova has to be careful. That's the right hand. He shoots that jab from mid-range, and he gets time at the top by Cortes.
Tried to sneak an uppercut on the inside moments ago.
See, and Nova just let him right in the front door. He got the short arms. He can work. Short uppercuts, and then again.
There's the right uppercut again. And now comes over the top with the right hand.
I don't know what Nova's doing right now. I mean, he's no shots. He's not giving Cortes anything to worry about at the moment. This distance. He has the reach advantage. Use that reach advantage. As long as he's allowed to stay close to Nova.
Hear the warning from Robert Boyle. There's the right uppercut again on the inside from Cortes.
I noticed that Cortes, he has a way of getting fighters to fight his fight. He knows the way he's going about his business inside the ring test. There's something to be said about it.
Inspired by his older brother.
21
4 years old when he first started with the gym. His brother was excellent job by Mark DeLuca, veteran New England fighter, trainer.
Style of Cortes. Cortes has a way of getting his opponent. You need to execute it. Go out there and be first. Don't let him dictate the pace. See, and that's where Nova's going to win the fight right there, outside. He win the fight to be able to work that offense.
Cortes with a 34-15 connect advantage to this fight.
Oh, that was nice right there.
Two-punch combination from Abraham.
But see, it was effective. He's not as dangerous. Outside, he's extremely dangerous, where he can extend with that right hand. Rough in the inside, man. He finds his spots to be able to operate. He'll tie you and hit you behind his head. Extremely rough on the inside. I like this physicality on that right hand. That's where he specializes in. That right hand over the top. The uppercut right there. Good attempt.
Right hand.
Yeah, it was a good attempt from Nova.
You can see there are some of those countering efforts here in this round.
But again, Cortes is going to react. He'll let you punch, but he's going to come right back. Expect something to come back.
Good infighting from both men here. Right hand over the top.
See, that's good work right there from Nova. Going down to the body is definitely softened up and ready for the taking.
Good finish to round Nova. Of course, early on, Cortes was finding success.
Cortes is going to have success. It's on the inside. Shorter fighter, shorter arms on the inside. You see Nova.
The small cut that you'll see over the left eye of Andres Cortes is caused. You also heard his brother, Luis.
He didn't like that last round. That's why it's 2 rounds. He added that Nova did enough to win that last round. And what changed was Nova.
See the 28-13 connect advantage in that last round for Nova. 10-round fight here, critical fight. Obviously, to the inside rounds, a big second round for Cortes. Among those 29 punches, he can work with the uppercut.
Not behind the head.
Right hand behind the head.
Come on.
Ooh, nice short.
He's sweeping with that right hand when he had some separation. I got a little right across the chest of Nova as Cortes was burying his combination from Cortes. Cortes just mauling on the inside, making it ugly.
Pill down right there from Cortes to be able to open up that right side or the left side, take a deep breath in, and then he stepped in and helped.
Remember, he did not make weight for this contract.
Nova just hanging around the ropes. I don't understand it, man. Cortes.
10 seconds.
He has a unique technique on the inside to be able to land that right hand.
I got you.
Maintain that distance better at this. Cortes has so much talent. He's more than just a guy who can dirty things up.
Good uppercut right there in the inside. A little bit of distance underneath. He has so much success. He's controlling the fight from the outside, and if he's being first at mid-range too, he's beating because to the arms. He's able to land and get off, and Cortes has to play defense because those hands are heavy. And then on top of that, you have to deal with the will and the value. No doubt about it. Somebody got to knock him out in order to win the fight.
I want to get a clean fight. All right. Okay.
Robert Hoyle. Pretty stern warning.
Yeah, Robert Hoyle is one of the best in the business as well. And I love it. He just said, "Hey guys, I don't want to be the nightmare. I don't want to ruin this fight." Being verbal, using those verbal commands.
Nova's trying to tie.
No jabs coming from Nova. Just allow Cortes just to come straight through the front door.
Let's look at
10 seconds.
from a 20 to 15 advantage, now a 90 to 84 connect advantage. He threw 83 punches. Let's look at the punches landed per round as CompuBox numbers being updated. You see Nova in that last round with a 20 to 82, 87, 83 punches in the last 3 rounds for Abraham Nova.
That's a high work rate, and hopefully he can maintain
punches
that
in that 5th round.
That pace.
82.
But again, doing it at the right distance is extremely important. And that's on the outside. And figure out a way to get on the inside.
Just utilizing the jab right there. Now that offense can be your best defense at times.
Right there. And you see how it nullifies anything that Cortes is even thinking when he hits him with the jab or hits him with the quick 1-2. It's like there was a right hand right there. Good body shot. Cortes is going to come in behind that right hand, and he's going to come in with a silver jab afterwards, probably. Look to land that right hand. Good defense right there from Nova. And then a nice tie-up right there.
I got
Good work right there from Nova.
He's using the legs.
Hey, when you're scared,
get out of the way.
What do you do?
Get out of the way.
You got to go. On a smart thing now in fighting Cortes, where Cortes wants to be. Now he's just out fighting, out working, and being first, not knocking him off his base, not allowing him to be able to punch with anything. That's smart right there.
Very important fight in the 130, a division that has some news bubbling up among the lightweights as well, Mark Kriegel, too, for the WBO belt. But the big things are cracking very, very well, including things that happened today for Tank Davis, Vasily Lomachenko.
That quote that he said the night of Lomachenko was real. That happened. I hope it happens, Tess.
Round number 7, a 103 to 93 connect advantage for Abraham.
Body shot on the inside. Nice little slip inside of the jab of Nova to dig downstairs. Really quick on the trigger with it. Just making Nova pay. That mid-range jab, he saw the legs buckle a bit. Maybe he was off balance.
May have gotten their feet tangled a little bit there.
But it was a clean punch.
Watch the head.
No, I would expect him having the experience. I thought he'd be a lot sharper tonight. He just seems like he just wants to fight.
It's been much more brawl than anything, hasn't it?
Yeah, a bit more brawl than actual box. Caught when he fought against
Robinson.
No, Foster.
Oh, against Foster late.
Yeah, that's exactly.
12th round.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
sloppy. That got him that night. There's a right hand that was able to find the gap.
It's falling in the mid-range to where you have a guy like Cortes that can set him up. He can time him
Off his head.
with the left hook or right hand. Good uppercut right here. Good distance right here from Nova.
Nova scores well with this. Cortes tries to work. End of 7.
Cortez's corner seem like they're happy with it. They believe that they win in this fight at the moment.
Stop. Watch your head. Watch your head. Stop.
Be a fair. It's a really. I expect that from Cortes for sure. I expect that from him. Let's fight again, but I Foster.
Bernardo, what are you hearing from the corner of Nova?
Yeah, with Mark DeLuca, he's making it a rugged fight, but I think we're doing enough to pull off the rounds.
The work rate's been there. The connects have been there.
More conditioned. This is a 10-round fight. It's not a 12-round fight. And he feels right now that, hey, this is the, hey, I'm not getting hit with big shots. He's gambling. Nova is. He's believing in his stamina. He's told us that he worked on his stamina this time. He said he's going to be more. So he's out fighting Cortes in his own game right now.
Cortes had to deal with the weight issue.
Yeah, that's the weight issue, right? And exactly. And that's now start coming to the forefront because he hasn't been sharp in the last couple of rounds in his output.
Oh, time proven true right here in round number 8.
But for me, it's still a gamble, man. There's still enough time on the clock for Cortes in his own game. Cortes is by Nova.
6 minutes to go. Bring the fight to throw punches. 99 punches thrown in the 7th round. 113 punches thrown in the 8th round.
Wow.
Then Cortes. Now, the accuracy number is not quite as good as he'd like it to be. Landing just 25%.
We talk about it all the time in fights. And the judges,
Watch that elbow. Watch the elbow.
you know, it boils down like they get Nova. It's still got a few, around a little bit more than a round and a half to go. He has the height and reach, and he's not using it.
No more sweat coming out.
Watch the head.
So he gave it up, came in overweight, paid the price. And you get to these later stages of a fight like this.
Got like happy feet, you know, taking extra steps when you don't need to. You see his leg
right there.
Right there.
You just saw it right there.
Yeah, that
affects the legs. You're not as sturdy.
No, you're not.
You're not as solid on your legs.
And that's the reason why Nova's pushing him back.
And he's using the ropes right there.
He's determined.
It's a big 9th round for the veteran. With the experience of having been a world title challenger. Cortes fights back. 2-punch combination. What a good-looking round.
I don't know what Luis Cortes is doing asking Stitch to score the fight. But I would have told my fighter,
in that
you're
last
down.
round, Abraham Nova threw a fight-high 120 punches, landed a fight-high 33, including a big right hand in the 9th round. Or as Abraham Nova would like to say, getting hit by these blessings from God in his hands. His fists, he calls them blessings from God. Round 10. Bit of a more man.
Cortes just trying to take a little breather right now before he tries to turn it up, but it could be too late.
The right hand that came in.
He did everything right. Made the weight, was a true professional. That I'm out fighting him, experience, and that's what I'm gonna do. And sometimes we as fighters, we get in that zone and that headspace and say, hey, I just want to fight. I don't care. Forget the game plan.
Come out here to Vegas. He's looking to claim a good win against an undefeated contender. Good job.
Exactly.
You saw with Nova and Cortes.
Well, Cortes was laying that little right hand over the top, out at distance with Nova. Punch with volume. Nova just came on his stamina, his conditioning, something that he's been working on. And all he did was outfight and outwork Cortes, beat him in his own game.
And Dave Moretti both score the bout 97-93. Glenn Feldman scores it 96-94.
Wow, interesting.
So Andres Cortes remains undefeated with a decision win to move to 20.